Looking for you live outside the K, where fans are also stoked for the first night, Rob said it, of Bubba Ball.
It is a big night at the K and a big night, Dominique, in the small town of Gardner, Kansas. Population approximately 22,000 because they've watched Bubba Starling grow from a little leaguer to being a 26-year-old, finally getting his first crack at the majors. As we mentioned earlier, Toby Cook, the team vice president, told me earlier today that there has been about a 1,500 ticket bump in tickets sold since the announcement was made earlier this week. And Starling may be playing in the majors nowadays, but his roots are still very down to earth.
I absolutely can't wait till tonight.
The voices in this small town are usually positive. But on this day, the air of anticipation is positively delicious. Gardner native Bubba Starling, who rose to sports celebrity status as a three-sport high school athlete, finally gets his first crack at the majors, having spent 8 long years in the minors.
I've been here all morning, and that's what people are talking about.
Steve Hines has operated Gardner's Groundhouse Coffee for 7 years. His customers are stoked to see Starling, who still makes his home in the area, wear the colors of his hometown ball club.
It's just cool to see somebody local do well. And I mean, that's the main thing. It's just excitement. There are a lot of Royals fans in this community.
The Royals announced Starling's call-up from Omaha on Thursday. These tweets confirm he's starting in center field and batting 7th in his first game after batting over 300 in the minor leagues.
This would be of the state championship game.
Few people saw more of Bubba's high school heroics than Marvin Diener did. Diener was Gardner Edgerton's head coach as Bubba won the 2010 Simone Award as the city's best player, which eventually led him to being a draft day millionaire for the Royals.
We're ready to watch years of this, and this is just the start. And you know, I hope that he hits one into the gap and we can see him run first to third on the very first time up. But if we have to wait weeks for that, it'll be well worth it.
Incidentally, Coach Diener there showed us some of those incredible acrylic paintings that he's created that exist now in his office at his home just north of Gardner, and they are very cool and very well done. Starling, by the way, has survived at least 2 significant injuries during his 8 years in the minors. Those have probably held back his promotion to the big leagues. And Bubba's entire family, if you will, Bubba's brood, we'll call them, they'll gather tonight in a luxury box here at the K for this first game at home, except for Coach Diener. He told me he wanted a seat near the fountains in the outfield. That way he can always keep an eye directly upon Bubba, who's expected to play center field tonight for the Royals.
Not just exciting for Gardner, but for the entire state.
Oh, yeah.
So cool. Sean, thank you.
You said it.
Joe, good news tonight. They may have a pretty good walk-up.